As a young nonprofit, our vision is bold: to help create a world where severe drug reactions are predictable, recognizable, and treatable. DRUS stands for Drug Reaction with Eosinophilia and Systemic Symptoms. The condition is a severe delayed hypersensitivity reaction to prescription drugs like antibiotics and anticonvulsants. DRUS syndrome is often under-recognized and misdiagnosed, yet 1 in every 1,000 to 10,000 prescription drug exposures will result in DRUS.
DRUS syndrome differs from other reactions and is at risk of being overlooked, primarily because it's not something that comes on right away. So it's not like a side effect that comes on within a few hours of starting a drug. It's not like a headache or nausea. It's something that takes several weeks often to become apparent. And it's this lack of immediate connection that really fools a lot of healthcare providers. DRUS Syndrome Foundation is just an essential linchpin that is actually being such a lifeline for the community. Absolutely invaluable.
Patients experience a range of symptoms, many of which can be life-threatening. And while not every person will experience every symptom, the most common initial reactions include fever, rashes, swollen lymph nodes, edema, and eventually peeling skin. Reactions can become more severe over time and include blood abnormalities, liver and other organ failure, reactivation of certain viruses, and long-term autoimmune complications like thyroiditis and diabetes. And 10% of people who develop DRUS syndrome will die.
Initial symptoms presented 5 days after I had started Relafin. It took 17 days to get the proper diagnosis, and once I was hospitalized, we found out that DRUS also compromised my nervous system, my liver, my pancreas, my thyroid, and my immune system.
At DRUS Syndrome Foundation, we're on a mission of supporting DRUS patients with the dire medical advocacy they need while deepening medical research and awareness of this horrific disease.
The DRUS Syndrome Foundation has really been life-saving, I think, having those resources to find the doctor we needed. Prior to talking to her, I had tried calling the hospital, I tried calling our doctors. Nobody really knew who to even refer us to.
After a year in the making, we successfully launched our educational podcast about DRUS syndrome, Addressing DRUS. We bring listeners patient interviews and talks with global DRUS experts. To date, we've published 11 episodes and have over 1,200 downloads with listeners in North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and Oceania. Through our national and global DRUS community, we connected DRUS patients and their information to our Register Your Case survey. This survey supports a critical research study at Vanderbilt University's Center for Drug Safety and Immunology. The current focus is on the antibiotic vancomycin and uncovering which genes are responsible for predisposing someone to DRUS. This research is filling a critical missing link that will prevent cases and save lives. And it's just the start of additional research that we aim to support in identifying which genes result in DRUS reactions. Each week, patients continue to find our foundation and seek our support, which can often mean the difference between life and death. We have helped patients and their loved ones across the country and worldwide in countries such as Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, South Africa, Spain, and the United Kingdom. We continue to advance the medical community's DRUS understanding and awareness. We participated in a seminar with clinicians, researchers, and medical students seeking to learn more about this syndrome. And we continually engage with medical professionals worldwide. Raising ongoing awareness about dress while fostering community among patients is crucial to our advocacy. We contributed to a radio show on NPR where our executive director shared her 16-year-old daughter's personal story of losing her battle with dress syndrome. And through the Facebook group, the Dress Syndrome Community, a growing network of people from around the world connect with one another over their shared experiences with dress and engage with our foundation's efforts.
My saving grace was finding the Facebook page and joining the Facebook page. That was my saving grace, to feel like I am not the only one here. You know, I'm not by myself, you know, and that's how you felt. You felt like they don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, you know. So I felt like I had somewhere to go and start getting information. And that was the best thing that I could do.
We established National Dress Syndrome Day to take place each year on July 16th. This national holiday is the first one created to recognize dress patients and elevate awareness of this relatively unknown disease, a crucial step in our advocacy. At the Dress Syndrome Foundation, we believe that a future free of dress syndrome is possible, and we're only getting started. With our eyes on tomorrow, there's so much more to do.
The Dress Syndrome Foundation gave me a new family, an incredibly supportive community, and I don't know where I'd be today without that.